Here's the graphic at Fox News. Critics question if Biden can avoid gaffes and losing his temper during the debate. Now, that's not a graphic or a chyron you'll see on CNN or MSNBC. CNN's probably got a graphic up saying that President Trump was spotted picking the wings off flies in the back of the White House, laughing maniacally. MSNBC says that President Trump is busy shape-shifting because he's Voldemort, and he's floating around the confines of the White House getting ready for tonight's debate. All right, let's get your take on tonight's big round one. The first presidential debate, 2020, replete with rules requests from the Trump campaign that they do an ear check. The ear check to see if there's any. Listen, can I just get this out of the way? I've spent a lot of years in front of TV cameras and have worn they call it an IFB. It's a little earpiece you wear in your ear. I know there's great technology these days with hearing aids, but it's kind of hard to have one without people being able to see it, I think. At least the kind of, transmitter that somebody could talk in your ear. Besides, wouldn't that just confuse him even more? Wouldn't Biden get completely baffled by somebody squawking information in his ear? Don't forget, we're going to be texting with each other like a dummy. I cannot believe I've agreed to do this. The MyPillow text line is going to be up and running tonight, 1-800-655-MIKE if you want to text me. During the show, the texts are kind of filtered and, the team processes them and they forward them to me. It's kind of an interesting process. But tonight, it'll just be you and me. So if you want to text, beginning at 8:30 Eastern, you can text us. Text me. I'll be right there on my couch. I'm going to literally have some popcorn. I've got it all planned out. Got my points all planned for the day. Saving up my points to have some buttered popcorn with a Diet Coke. Cynthia, what are you going to be eating tonight during the first presidential debate?
Hey there, Mike. Great day to be an American.
Yes, ma'am.
We're not going to waste time talking about what's going to happen. Our president will not disappoint us. But I think even with your great weight loss, you got to cut loose a little bit tonight, Mike. A little.
Oh, I'm going to have extra butter. I may have air popcorn, but I'm going to put extra butter on it. That's the only way to eat popcorn.
I am here today. I'm going down to the best neighbors in the world, Trish and Ken, down the block. We are probably the only Republicans in the state of Illinois. And I am putting together my famous taco tamale dip for our snack tonight.
That sounds so good. Taco tamale. What goes into taco tamale besides hot tamales?
Well, they're not hot tamales. They're crushed up tamales, a layer of cream cheese, a couple layers of chili, and some shredded cheese that all melt on top.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. I can't. All right. So you're
welcome to come by.
I'd be there in a heartbeat if I could. Thank you. You and Trish and Ken have a great time with your taco tamale dip. And we will be texting. Maybe you'll text during the show, and I'll tell you how my dry popcorn with a little bit of butter sprinkled on will do. Don't forget our MyPillow text line, brought to you by MyPillow. The one and only Mike Lindell is on a mission to get everybody a great night's sleep. Can I just quickly take a moment, as portions of our show are brought to you by MyPillow, to tell you about the towels? Every morning and night, bath, shower, whatever, I've got the most absorbent bath towels now on the planet. Mike Lindell came up with the most absorbent towels that actually work. The MyPillow towels are incredible. Maybe you've seen the commercial on TV where he puts the water on it. That's all real. These towels are so good. Variety of colors. They've got a little design on them too, like a checkered pattern on the side, but that it's kind of embroidered in or whatever it is. They're so good. These are bath towels that are amazing. MyPillow.com. When you enter the promo code Mike G, buy one set of the bath towels, you'll get the second set absolutely free. That's right. Buy one set, get a second set free. You got to have a good set of bath towels for your home. And of course, the pillow itself, everybody wants it. Everybody loves it.
A couple of pillows, and they're very good. I have to tell you, they're great. I've slept so much better ever since.
I had a Zoom call last night with my kids. My oldest son, Brian's birthday was yesterday, and I'd sent him all the bedding and stuff from MyPillow. He said, Dad, I've never slept like I'm sleeping now. I don't want to go back to work ever again. I said, well, don't do that. Don't quit your job. The mattress topper, the MyPillow mattress topper is made from the same patented fill that Mike came up with as the pillow itself. 3 inches of heaven. You take that mattress topper, take it out of the box, put it on your mattress. You'll get you sink in and it conforms to your body. It stays cool during the night. 30% off and 2 free standard MyPillows when you enter the promo code MikeG. Here's what you need to do. Go to MyPillow.com. Look for the little Mike Gallagher radio listener special box. You'll see the picture of Lindell and Gallagher in there. Click on the box, and then with anything you order, be sure to enter the promo code MikeG so you will save big. MyPillow.com, promo code MikeG. MyPillow.com, promo code MikeG. Or call 800-928-6034, 800-928-6034, promo code MikeG, like we love to sing.
Night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Promo code MikeG. Barry just texted me on the MyPillow text line, said, this is a test. Keep up the good work. I'm hearing you loud and clear, Barry. This is a test right back to you. Text me tonight beginning at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Todd, you're up on the ReliefFactor.com studios. How are you, Todd?
Good, Mike, good. I mean, when the debate starts tonight, Trump's got to turn to Biden and say, well, I have to thank you, Joe, for showing up, number one, and number two, because if you didn't suck and you and Obama weren't so terrible, I wouldn't be here today. So I have to thank you because I won in a landslide against Hillary, and there's no way in the world, unless there's cheating going on in Tennessee or Minnesota. That's why I always get nervous. You saw ballot harvesting over there by Veritas that was, shown yesterday, the other day, that there's no way that Joe Biden is getting more votes than Hillary Clinton unless there's fraud and mail fraud. And who's voting for the guy? The cops ain't voting for him. The military ain't voting for him. He's insulted blacks, okay, through the roof, okay? The American people, all the Trump supporters are still voting for Trump, and then all the Democrats have seen that there's no law and order, so the Democrats are all voting for Trump. So there's no way anybody could be voting for Trump. So Trump's got to say at the end, you and Obama suck so bad that I thank you that I'm here today. God bless you, Mike, and stand up for the country. Peace.
Todd is on a roll. Thank you, Todd. 19 before the hour. One open line, 800-655-Mike. Incidentally, am I the last person on the planet who thinks that Biden still might not show up tonight? I don't know how he doesn't, except, hey, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement. Former Vice President Biden is feeling under the weather. Please pray for him and his recovery, but he will not be attending tonight's debate. I'm going to be shocked. And listen, I'll be glad to be wrong. I will be absolutely delighted to be wrong. I still have this weird feeling that he's not going to be there. Ron, how are you, Ron? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Mike. I 100% believe there should be a check for electronic devices. Why? Because we know the Democrats will cheat. We know this. Back in 2016, Donna Brazile was an analyst for CNN, and some emails were leaked that showed that she tried to forward the debate questions to Hillary. So it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I hear you. I mean, I get it. A lot of people are wondering if this is even going to be doable. I don't know how you do an ear check. I just want pictures of the ear check, if there's an ear check. If you haven't heard, the Trump campaign is seeking an additional ground rule ahead of tonight's first debate. Fox News has learned that the president's reelection campaign wants the Biden campaign to allow a third party to inspect the ears of each debate. I'm telling you, 40 years ago, whatever it was, 42 years ago, when I had my first radio show as a kid, 18 years old, I was in talk radio. I just would have never in a million years thought I'd be sitting in front of a national audience telling you about a presidential campaign, asking for an ear check for electronic devices or transmitters, and then thinking it's legit. I mean, I do. I get it. Biden's going to need all the help he can get. And listen, Kamala Harris is no walk in the park when it comes to coherent answers. I got to play this again. This is so astounding. When you think about the potential of radical transformation in America under Democrat leadership, that is real. That isn't a joke. That isn't a stretch. We know about the idea of packing the court. They're so enraged that there's likely going to be a 6-3 conservative majority in the Supreme Court. All they can do is pack the court, they say. After they win, they hope, the White House, the Senate, and the House, they'll change the U.S. Supreme Court to add 4 justices, 4 liberal justices. That way it'll be 7-6, right? That's all they can do. So last night, Lawrence O'Donnell made the mistake, I think, of asking Kamala Harris that very question. Her answer tells you everything you need to know about the mess that the Democrats are facing right now.
If Judge Barrett is confirmed and the Democrats have control of the Senate next year and the White House and the House of Representatives, should the Supreme Court be expanded?
You know what, I think that, first of all, Joe's been very clear that he is going to pay attention to the fact, and I'm with him on this 1,000%, pay attention to the fact that right now, Lawrence, people are voting.
Uh-huh. Great answer. Joe Biden isn't the only one with a babbling problem when confronted with a question he doesn't want to answer. She doesn't want to answer that either because she knows she's between a rock and a hard place. 1-800-655-MIKE. More coming up.